with your guy either in the off-season, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Another run for Gibbs here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. This is intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's complete on a bubble screen. That's Lamb. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Okay, break. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get it.
Option handoff now to Achane. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 91 yards rushing for him already. A terrific first quarter here to begin the playoffs.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
18 Rattler. Let's go.
Ward. And he's got it. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Let's go now.
From the gun, here's Ward. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 6.
Now Ward. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Brock Bowers, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 21-0.
Jaguars nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about a different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Here we go. Ready.
Second down, they go back to Gibbs. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. 21-0 our score after one. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther.
They're going to look to throw. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. His second catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Jaguar first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Bucks.
They'll set up a throw. Going for the deep ball. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
79 Broncos. 19 Chargers, 19 Chargers. Go.
Open man is Ibuka. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Cowboy 80.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Ready, set.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
And they'll begin by running the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, Achane. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Out of the gun, Ward. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ward now working out of the gun. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 7.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Off play action, Ward. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Ward. Throw caught by Achane. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Cowboy 8, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Throwing now, Ward. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Throwing is Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Chigakakwo. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jaguars 7.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
At the 36-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. Given 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And he is caught. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Warriors 70, Viking 18.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
The kick by Carlson is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Check smash.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw here. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. 76.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
At the 49-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 42 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. The give, right side for Gibbs. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. They'll try and do this himself. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Go check.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Come on.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Back. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now Ward. Short throw caught by Bowers. So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
brings up
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
70 Timberwolves. Street. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Off the play fake, Ward. They'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Browns first down.
To throw, here's Ward. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
Here we go.
They give to Achane on the option. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Now second and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Here's Ward. His pass caught at the 4. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Browns on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
70 Lions. Ready.
Now a first carry here for their running back. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. 2nd and 4. Now he's going to step up and run. That ball complete. It's a rookie from Oklahoma. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Ward. This ball complete to Rager. So nothing doing there, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the 43-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
Achane gets it from the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Again, it's Achane. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. So on fourth down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. And this will remain an 18-point lead. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll just get rid of it.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to 60, back to 60.
On third down, it's Kramer. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
65.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
First down, Jaguars.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. Well, kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Pressure on leading.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready? Hut. Corner. 70. Hut. Hut. Right there. Hut.
Back to throw again. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lasted one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll try to pick it up himself. Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
That's a third. Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and goal, Jackson.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them hitting them under 200 today.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
19 Lions. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
But we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
7-yard pickup.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, set.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Short throw caught by Bowers. 3rd down and 1.
19, right here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing is Ward. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty more Power Ranger.
Jake Camarda in punt formation.
On to punt is Camarda as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.